morning. This is John from Allstead Farms, Assistant Production Manager. Today we're going to talk about cover crops. Everyone probably has heard of cover crops, especially if you're watching this video. You have some interest in ag. Cover crops have gotten a lot of attention lately for their an added benefit, which is sequestering carbon from the atmosphere and putting it into the soil. That's kind of like a new added benefit that people have been intentionally planting cover crops for that purpose, but cover crops have been around for a long time. We've been doing it on this farm since the beginning, and most farms in the United States have been annually growing cover crops in between cash crops for a bunch of other benefits. But so on our farm, one of the main benefits that we grow it for is for protection of the soil throughout the winter from soil erosion, leaching of nutrients, that it adds an environment for, or I guess a biosphere for microbiology and the microbes in the soil, which are then helpful for the next growing season. So it's good and important for this time of year to help with the soil erosion, help with scavenging of nutrients. So after our cash crop was grown, which could have been tomatoes, in this case here it was broccoli, that plant material will decompose, releasing of nutrients, and then rather than those nutrients being leached away, going into the atmosphere or carried off in water, the cover crop then grows and can take those nutrients up, and it's kind of held in that crop for then the following spring when we plant our next crop in. That cover crop will decompose and then provide nutrients for the growing season, which would be next summer. In this field we have winter rye. It's a very common cover crop in winter rye or cereal rye, very common cover crop in the Northeast because it can overwinter, and it creates a ton of biomass for the following year, which increases the soil organic matter, which kind of comes back to the carbon sequestration, or being able to take carbon out of the atmosphere and trap it in our soils, which then is good for reducing greenhouse gases and the whole system of a farm. It's all part of our sustainable growing practices here at Allstead Farms. So thanks for watching.